I'm reading Part of Your World, so come read my first Abby Jimenez book with me. I'm Lacey and I love to read. I have not read a book by Abby Jimenez yet, but I've heard amazing things. And I just want to read a book that I love. If you've been watching any of my reading vlogs, I have not been loving the books I've been reading lately. I like them, but none of them are becoming huge favorites for me. And so I'm really hoping this book does that job. So I figure most of you have probably read this, and if you haven't, then pick it up and let's read it together. Okay, I started when I filmed this intro, it was almost a month ago, but we're back. I haven't started this book, Part of Your World, Abby Jimenez. I'm very excited, so let's finally get into it. I just made it to chapter 3 where they're in the bar, so they're finally meeting again. And by finally, I mean they literally met maybe 30 minutes ago, so, you know, since it took me a month, it does feel like it finally happened. But yeah, pretty cute so far. This is funny. Daniel's the only guy I'd leave the bar with. I don't know how I feel about that. You're my cousin. I can't tell if that's a joke or if it's sarcasm. The baby is a baby goat. Wait, that's so cute. Okay, I already love their banter. That she said she was so picky, and he's like, well, I don't have any dinosaur chicken nuggets if that's what you're hoping for. But like, that's so accurate. Why do I love them already? It's only page 23, and I like them already. I need to go really quick. Okay, look how cute my bookmark is. So cute. It's a little free library. It's from my secret copy. I got it at Steam, but I need to go put the irony that this is real, but I do need to go put my chicken nuggets in the oven, so I'll be right back. Okay, the chicken nuggets are in the oven, so we're back. The way her friend is talking about Neil is killing me. Like an old McDonald walk of shame. I love this friendship too. They really are cousins. Okay, I didn't miss a joke. She called the bar. She's wearing his hoodie at home. That's kind of cute. The banter in this book is so good between everyone. When a woman laughs, her eyes are closed more. She won't notice how ugly you are. Having a great time. The second I saw her, I knew I hadn't imagined a thing. This man. How do I already love them and it's only 60 pages in? This book just makes me giddy. But I'm scared because I'm 60 pages in. They're already kind of making effort for each other. And I have 300 pages left. Also, I didn't realize the next book is Bree's book, which makes me excited because I do indeed already love Bree. So, Bree is probably yours truly, I bet. Duh, because that's the next book. So, I already have yours truly, so I'm excited. I have a feeling once I start, I will never stop. I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna put in effort because you're putting in effort to be here, and it's gonna be like that every time. It's too cute. The message on the screen. It's so cute, and it's only 71 pages in. I'm a little concerned, but it's so cute. The whole town is just charming. She took another hoodie. I feel like I've had a smile almost the entire time reading this book. Neil is a jerk. That's why she got ready before he woke up. I hate men sometimes. Neil is exhausting. Daniel, a shining light after Neil's psycho decision. It's really sweet that Daniel cares and notices how long it's been since he's seen her, but also really sad that she hasn't said anything to him. I feel like this is a good example of not everything's about you, and not in a rude way, but he's upset that she's not responding to him and that he did something wrong. It's not about him. She has stuff going on in her life, and I feel like this is a good reminder, because I always think, oh, X, Y, and Z is mad because of me, or, you know, I think everything is because of me, and in the nicest way possible, it's not about you, to myself. Wild to leave the house to his mom, who did not raise them. That's so accurate. If I spend 2 hours on TikTok, I lose 2 hours. But if I spend 2 hours on a workshop, I have a chair. This is a good reminder. This book is a lot of good reminders. Why is it always guys? I don't know, Daniel. Why is it always guys? So funny. Is it gonna be the bed and breakfast that Daniel owns? It's gonna be his bed and breakfast. It is the B&B. Hee hee. Dang, she really did pretend like she didn't know him. That's so awkward. You know, if I had friends like hers, I would not tell them about him either. It's Doug. Not the dog having a squirrel. Oh. I hate her friends. I love Alexis. Make your horrible friends pay $6,500 for his work. Love it. I'm on page 176. I'm loving it. Penguin love stones. Let me guess. Neil invited her family. Are you serious golfing with them? I hate her parents. I hope she leaves medicine and then goes and runs the B&B and never talks to her family again. I want to be your boyfriend. I love that he just says what he feels. I kind of love him, so makes sense. This book is kind of reminding me of Heart of Dixie, which is one of my favorite TV shows, so I think that's another reason I love it so much. Now you'll know what it feels like for a man with a cold. That's so funny. I feel like pride for Alexis for what she did, delivering the baby for Hannah. Things like this make me love small town books because they're all cleaning and tending to her lawn and doing all this stuff for her. And he's like, it's what we do. We care for each other. Popeye saying it's nifty that she's there. I love him. I was so proud to even know her. I can't do this. The fact that he said, I don't think she realizes how exceptional she is. I got the sense nobody tells her. So true. I love Brie and Alexis. The fact that Doug is coming over to help him take a photo. So funny. He borrowed her ring light. Her dad is insufferable. Okay, I'm ready for her to stop working for this hospital and to leave her dad and never speak to him again. Boo-hoo. Why are they acting like her dad being an old man means that everyone should just bend to his will? I love Brie and Alexis. I can't wait for Brie's story. Go away, Neil. He did the penguin rock thing. Why is this gonna make me cry? This is how Alexis should feel loved. Sometimes that's what you think you deserve. I wonder if Liz is the third book. I need to look it up. I offered you a rock and you offered me $50,000. They're funny. Thank goodness she's coming to her senses. I was stressed. Liz and Jake. On page 275, I have less than 100 pages left. I'm gonna cook dinner and then I might get to finish this book tonight. I might not though, so we'll see. But I'm having a great time. I love it. I love Daniel and Alexis. I hate Neil and her dad for that matter, but so good. He'd drop everything for her. I don't want him to. I want him to get to stay in Wakan with her. Daniel is at the hospital. She's living with Neil like you live with cockroaches. I love Bree. I'm so sick of her dad. Why would he need an apology? I'm so glad Liz left him. And I miss their banter. The world is ending. That's what this feels like. Yes, girl, your mom and dad suck. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're finally realizing. At least you'll have Neil. He came. He didn't know how to use Uber. I can't really think of a better way to spend the next 50 years. I love all the bets between Doug and Daniel. The ring from the banister. This man is so thoughtful. He got to go on a plane. I think this is my first 5-star in a long time, but I loved it. I did it. I finally finished a book, and it took me over a month to pick it up, but not to read it. I read Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I read it in one sitting. It was so good. I rated it 5 stars. This sounds silly, but obviously it's called Part of Your World, so they come from very different worlds. They meet on accident when her car needs a tow and he happens to be driving through, and they meet and it just instantly clicks, and I loved it so much. It felt like I was watching a movie of two people. I miss Alexis and Daniel so much already, and I finished it yesterday and I've thought about them all day today. So it was just so good and realistic, and you could feel their chemistry. I love the banter between honestly everyone in this book. I love the small town. I feel as though I am really a big small town romance lover, not cowboy, but small town. I loved it. I thought it was so good. I loved that she was older, and I loved that obviously it worked out in the end, as the romance books do, but I just loved it. I can't wait to read her next book. I am obviously going to be reading this as soon as I possibly can. I can't wait. I loved Bree, but overall, I think this book was amazing. If you want a really great romance that makes you feel something, but is still like light and giddy at the same time, I don't know. Oh, and if you love Heart of Dixie, it's not the same storyline, but it gives those vibes, so I recommend. I love Heart of Dixie, and so this book, of course, I loved. I can't wait to see what else Abby Jimenez has in store. I heard it's all amazing, so that is Part of Your World, and I can't wait to hopefully see you in the next video.